Hey, good morning, everyone. We're on the SABA site, and we are live on location this morning with Rob De Groot from R&D Development Group, and right in your shop today, and we're talking about his outdoor sump pump system and also Faux rocks. Now, we'll get to Faux rocks in a second. First, it's the time of year. We've already had a thaw. Now we got snow again. It's all about water, right? You're heading into winter, into spring. This is probably your prime time, your prime season. What is the sump pump system all about? We want to keep water out of the house. How does this make that happen?
So with the outdoor sump, I've never understood, being in the waterproofing business, why we would bring water into our basement and then pump it back out. So throughout the years, probably in the last 8 years we've been doing this, 6-8 years, we designed, developed, and manufacture an outdoor sump system, which is meant to sit outside all year round. It connects to your weeping tile from the outside. It can be installed on an existing home. It can be installed on a new home. This is our smaller one. It's a 9'9".
This is small, 9'9". I'm going to give you the microphone. I'm going to go behind the camera. Okay, and you continue on there.
All right. So this is our smallest one. This is the 9'9". The top lid is fully removable, so that if your final grade is a little bit lower, we can cut it down. We recommend it being 6 inches above grade, primarily in your flower bed area. It also connects into the weeping tile here. So this is how much is below your footing height, and this is also all perforated. There's a bottom in it with a raised portion, so your pump sits up off the bottom. One big question I guess I always get is, why does it not freeze in the winter? The main reason being is that you are below the frost line. We don't put a check valve in, so there's no standing water in that 1.5-inch discharge line. So it's always free-flowing, and away it goes.
So how do you do it if it's an existing home already and there was a sub pump in the basement?
Okay, so if there's normally 2 reasons why we get called into an existing home. A, the sump pump runs a lot and they're concerned about the amount it's running. Or B, they just don't have a sump pump and they've got water coming into their basement. So normally we do 2 things. We do what we call a test dig. So we would dig down, camera the weeping tile, see if it's full of water, roots, mud, and or if it's clear. If it's full of water or roots, then we normally install one of these on the outside, giving it at least path of resistance to go to, and then this pumps the extra water up to grade.
Excellent. And then obviously if it's a new build,
it's installed right at the time of backfill. So that would be something you'd have to talk to your builder right at the start of your build that you'd want to install. Now, the one thing I didn't mention was on the existing home, if you have a current sump pump and you're worried about that sump running so much, what we do is we install this on the outside. With it being deeper than your one inside, it tends to become your primary pump. So this does most of the work. We install a cap on the inside of your inside sump so that it diverts 90% of the water to the outside. And we still then would leave the inside connected so that if this pump ever failed or something went wrong, it would still be able to pump and remove some water. So basically you've got 2 pumps working then.
So R&D Development Group, you not only created and designed this, but you also install?
Yes, so we install probably up to an hour and a half away from Stratford. We do have an option that we are with, we can sell these through Home Hardware as a special order item. So if you go on their website, you will not find a SKU on this or on their website. You have to physically go to or call your local Home Hardware dealer and say that you would like to get information on this outdoor sump system. 9 times out of 10, your local dealer will call me and I will set them up with pricing and everything else, and it'll be shipped directly to the store across any store across Canada.
So right across the country, we're good to go.
Yeah, so we've got, just to kind of we've probably got 500 of these out now, and anywhere from Vancouver Island to Timmins to out to New Brunswick.
How'd you get the idea for this?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I was lazy and I didn't want to dig them on the inside anymore. And then I got dealing with them, and this is probably our 10th prototype or 10th different model, because we've had little things that happen. Like we never used to have the sock on. We never used to have a bottom in it. All these little things we've added in over time.
And you just basically perfected it then.
Yes. So.
Okay, so that leads me to also faux rocks.
So the faux rocks came about when we first started doing these. They're hollow underneath. So let's do that first. So they're meant to hide. They're meant to landscape. They're meant to do anything you want to do with them. They're multi-purpose. So when I first started with the outdoor sumps, people loved the idea, but they thought they were ugly. So in order to move into a new home setting, they had to blend in with the landscape. And if someone's spending $500,000 on their home, they don't want to have an ugly sump sitting outside. So I found these fake rocks out of the States that we use on a regular basis with our outdoor sumps. The nice thing about them actually is the fact that they're one complete piece is they actually provide a waterproof protection around the pump itself, even though the pump's meant to be in water, but the electrical outlet and everything else. So these two rocks over here, they're big enough that they can cover this outdoor sump plus the discharge pipe that comes out of it and plus the electrical box. So everything's contained under the rock, hidden from even children, the public, everything. It's just self-contained. But it's easy enough to pull off if you ever have to do any maintenance.
And you're just fastening it
with there's little plastic pins, I guess you would say, that hold this down.
Okay, so for wind conditions or anything like
well, that? A lot of times too, what we do is we move the topsoil back and just cover these feet, I guess, with some topsoil.
Yeah.
And then that allows you, if you have to pull it off in the winter, you just have to basically move the dirt around those feet and then it'll pop out.
Easy. So has that turned into a business of itself though now?
Yes, technically we have 45 of these people across Canada that sell faux rocks for us now.
Okay, so you've got 45 distributors across the country. So in every province?
Yes.
So pretty much you can, if you want that, how do you find out about faux rocks?
So faux rocks, you can go to www.fauxrocks.ca, or there's we're starting up a separate company, which is EHS Sales, which will carry the faux rocks exclusively.
Excellent. And so not just for the sump pumps, it was from that, but now it's become a business in and of itself. Right, and with the faux rocks too, though, you can also do septic lids. You can do backflow valves. You can do there's anything you can think of hiding, like hydro boxes, well heads, any of that stuff. It's all available. There's all different. There's I think 20 different models on the website with different applications and everything else. But you're free to do. I've had people use them to landscape their backyard because their backyard's so tight that they can't get equipment back there, so they just carry the rocks back for it. Bingo. And see, now, Rob, that's exactly what I'm thinking I want to do, is after this conversation, the first thing I'm going to do is check out the backyard, and in the summer or spring this year, we're putting in a pool system, and so it's a tight area, and I'm thinking this would be perfect because I love the rocks, but I'm not sure I didn't really have a machine that I could transport them back there because it's too narrow. So that's a perfect application. Okay, anything else you want to add about the sump pump system?
I can't think of anything right now. If anyone has questions or concerns, they're more than welcome to call me at R&D Group at 519-271-2211.
Perfect. Okay, so I will put that information up on the description. You'll be able to contact Rob. Any questions about the sump pump system or about these amazing faux rocks that I am absolutely in love with. They are going to be in my backyard definitely in the spring. The countdown is on for sure. But two very important things. Thank you so much for your time today. And again, these items, one, sump pump system is available across the country through home hardware, and then faux rocks also. There's 45 distributors as well. Anything else we got to mention? Okay, well, we wanted to say thank you so much to you and to Rob, but also especially for you for watching. And if you can do us a favor today and share this, we want to share this with as many people as possible. So for sharing, if you can like it and hit that share button, add us a comment. If you have a comment for Rob or anybody here at R&D Development Group, any questions, put it on the channel. We'll make sure Rob gets that. We'll connect with him, but we'll enter you also to win a $25 gift certificate to the Queen's Inn. Simple as that. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing. Everybody have a great day, and spring will hopefully soon be here. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Melissa.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.